Going on to my Aquarius. So you have the Two of Pentacles, Hierophant, Nine of Pentacles, excuse me, Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Wands, Four of Swords, Five of Pentacles, the Sun, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. So for you, Aquarius, the Two of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Eight of Pentacles, you, Aquarius, went from being shaky about, wow. You, Aquarius, went from being shaky about what it is that you're going to do in as far as relationships and how you're going to approach people, right? You had a little bit of a time where you may have been a little bit unsure of what you were going to do. You know, whether it was still worth trying to approach people. And the Hierophant and the Eight of Pentacles represents what it is that you, Aquarius, came up with is you're still going to approach people, you're still going to date, but for right now, you're going to work on yourselves. Which, regardless of whether you decided to continue to speak to people, either way it goes, it's still a pretty good idea, right? It's a win-win situation. And the reason why I'm saying it's win-win is because you talk to more people, something that you wanted to do. You work on yourself, you become better, and you're more qualified for someone better than you were before. So the Emperor and the Eight of Pentacles represents the Hierophant and the Eight of Pentacles, represents just that. So the Hierophant is that you're learning how to listen to your own instincts, right? And understand that not everything is about intelligence, right? And you know, I don't want to insult you, Aquarius, but we're going to get a little bit deep here with this because Aquarius can represent having so much book smarts to the point where you forget that intelligence is way more than just book smarts. And that's where kind of Aquarius could be seen as a false. If you don't believe me, you could look this up. Aquarius is not just ruled by Saturn on a Kabbalistic tree, which is the left hand. Aquarius also is ruled by Dath or Dot, and that means the abyss or the crossing over or the abyss. So the parts in your life that gets very difficult, right? And it's called the false Sephra or the false Klipot, right, in essence. And the reason why is because the intelligence that Aquarius can represent can kind of be artificial. Don't take what I'm saying personally. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying that it can be seen as artificial, meaning that this is the same thing that I've been trying to tell y'all, Aquarius, but some of y'all are keeping it 100 and y'all know what I'm talking about. But some of y'all act like, you don't want to admit this. Again, it's the idea that, like, you, Aquarius, or you're the opposite of Leo. So y'all are wearing your heart on your sleeves. But y'all don't think that people see that about y'all. And the people, not everyone can see it. But the people who can see it, they see that what you need is that love and attention. But see the situation with Aquarius is Aquarius sometimes can try to freeze the person out and try to convince the person that y'all don't need, that y'all don't want love. And the thing about it is that the Hierophant, I'm saying all this to say that the Hierophant is about getting in touch with the other elements of your mental and your physical faculties. Meaning being able to actually admit to yourself that, yeah, you want to be in a relationship with somebody. Because what happens when it's only intellect? You know what intellect is? Book smarts. That's what intellect is. It's book smarts. But to really have that higher form of intelligence is to mix book smarts with lived experience, right? Lived first and second hand experiences, right? Lived experiences is first hand. Second hand experiences is from books, which is the formal education, You understand what I'm saying? So now you're at a particular situation where the Hierophant, this is the book experience. And the Eight of Pentacles represents the lived experience now. Like, you understand what it is that you need to do is to start building upon your own self emotionally, understanding your own self emotionally, internally. Why is it that you try to toss love aside, but then for some odd reason, you Aquarius can't seem to let go of it, and it keeps tugging on you? Finding out what that means. The Nine of Wands, right? The Ten of Cups and the Nine of Wands represents and understanding that you're not going to date right now. You're going to, the only way that you'll date is when you think someone is if they're doing the approach to you, is if you think that they're giving you a legitimate offer. If they're not, a lot of you Aquarius will essentially just remain quiet and stay out of people's hair. Now then you have the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords now represents the Four of Swords and the Five of Pentacles and the Sun, which is the opposite zodiac sign of Aquarius, because the Sun rules over Leo, right? The Four of Swords and the Five of Pentacles now represents, again, you'll only hang out with people when you think that if they approach you, if you feel their sincerity, and you'll only go out with people if you go up to somebody and, like I said before, you do the approaching and they are interested in, you're interested in giving them a try. So there has to be a level of sincerity there in order for you to be with them. If not, you're going to bounce. The Sun card represents, and you're right in doing so. The reason why a lot of you Aquarius are right to do so is because a lot of you Aquarius are not people's punching bags. You should never allow people to treat you as a punching bag, because they will scapegoat you as long as you let them scapegoat you. They will scapegoat you as long as you let them scapegoat you. So if you allow yourself to be put in that particular situation where they scapegoat you, right, then you have to get yourself out of this situation quick or leave them, because scapegoating is never a good thing, because people will try to scapegoat you for more and more things and give more and more responsibility over to you. So I just want to go ahead and say, shout outs to Into the Mystic Ash for sending me these great lip balm, basically like not the name brand of chapsticks, but in essence, the chapsticks, the lip balms and stuff like this. Really appreciate you. Go ahead and check out her channel. Her channel is great. Has her own unique spin on it, Into the Mystic Ash. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and put the link to her YouTube channel in the comment section, if I can remember this, right? But remind me in the comment section below to put her YouTube channel in the comment section, because I really want to look out for her. Shout outs for her for this, right? But the Seven of Pentacles now and the Five of Cups now represents this being a situation for a lot of you where so now this is about how, again, you Aquarius are never going to let people cherry pick you. And a lot of people are very regretful of it, but they couldn't stop playing the game long enough for them to actually just be in a relationship with you. They had to make it about being a master of yours. They had to make it about using you, right? Usury. And obviously you Aquarius are not really with all of that. So a lot more you Aquarius now, from what I'm seeing, is that a lot of you Aquarius are learning how to you Aquarius are learning how to listen to your instincts, right? Because here's the thing about Aquarius. Aquarius can either be too much book smarts or too much lived experience. And a lot of you Aquarius have to learn how to be both. Very much so. Both, one foot in lived experience, another foot in book smarts. And that's where the dysfunction comes into play for Aquarius a little bit. Because what a lot of y'all will do is, a lot of y'all will, you know, like I said before, will listen to a lived experience and you'll try to predict what's going on. But a lot of you Aquarius can be quite like Virgo, and that's where Virgo's weakness is that you Aquarius can be like Virgo in the sense that y'all can be a little bit too formatted, where a lot of y'all will have a lived experience, and then you Aquarius too will think, okay, A plus B equals C. So A plus B equals C, not realizing that doesn't necessarily equate all the time to A plus B plus C equals D. You understand what I'm saying? It pretty much represents how it is that a lot of you need to understand that what you're learning to do is to completely rebalance your mind and to completely look at how it is that you approach people totally differently is what's currently happening. A lot of you Aquarius are starting to understand that, you know, you have a good understanding of how people will move, but you'll always leave that door open for you're learning to do that. If you already don't know to do that, learning to allow people to surprise you by doing the unpredictable thing. And you Aquarius, I'll say this. Let's clarify the Five of Cups, but I'll say this. You Aquarius also have to learn that you have nothing to worry about, like I said before. You have to learn that. But you'll only learn that through experience. A lot of you Aquarius are not as experienced as you should be, really, and as you want to be, right? Or maybe you even should be. I ain't going to say want to be. That's up to you to decide how experienced you want to be. But I'll say should be. That's more strategic for you to be. And the reason why I'm saying that in the first place is because what happens with you Aquarius, like I said before, my father's an Aquarius, been in love with Aquarius women, all of that type of stuff, right? Much experience with Aquarius. But the thing about it is that for you Aquarius, well, what happened with you Aquarius is a lot of you Aquarius will find yourself in a situation where, because of the fact that you lack the experience, right? Because of the fact that you lack the experience to read a person and read into the situation, what will happen with a lot of you Aquarius is that a lot of you Aquarius will kind of misinterpret certain things. And because you're trying to again, that book smarts, you're trying to intellectualize it. You'll try to be like, oh, well, this, that, and third. And you have to see, I don't know how to explain this, but you have to see the quantum mechanics. You have to see the quantum physics as they are. You know, I have the ability to see how things are playing out quantumly now. That's just where I am with my own spiritual growth. So for me, I'm able to understand the mind state of how people are interacting with me, and I am reading and understanding them better and better and better. The more that I interact with them, the better is the better that I am, you know, looking at them and understanding what exactly is going on and learning, and at the same time implementing my own unique personality and actions into and contributing into the conversation as well. So there is no known defense against it when you learn to understand the mind and their biochemistry, right? Their nervous system. You're basically jacking into their nervous system when you learn. I don't want to get too deep, but you're jacking into their nervous system like a computer when you learn to read people that way. So let's clarify the Five of Cups. Obviously, the Five of Cups represents this person being in regret, right? That you're not with them anymore. But the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands represents how the Seven of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles is about how they originally thought that they had all these options. But when you left them alone, they didn't really anticipate it. Six of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, even though a lot of you Aquarius may have talked to them and interpreted it to them, basically told them that you didn't necessarily want them to be so disrespectful and you want them to actually be in a relationship with you. They told you no, they were combative. So what happened? So a lot of you Aquarius did your Aquarius thing and y'all left. You know what I mean? So now this person, the Five of Cups, this person is eating their words, basically, that, you know, they wish that they would have listened to you in the first place. But that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I'm trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. As of right now, I have 6,390 something subscribers. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Also, too, there's a link in the comment section called a link tree. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website in which it has ways in which you can financially support me from my Instagram page, right? Go follow me on there. My the books that I have that are on Amazon. I am working as fast as I possibly can to actually finish that book. By the end, I want to say something between now and by the end of June, I want to say that book will more than likely be out. And I'm going to let y'all know when the book will be out ahead of time, just so that y'all understand it. And so when y'all can actually go buy that book, right, because it drops. And I'm going to give y'all a specific date. Also, too, for private tarot readings, there's a section in the link tree which it says private tarot readings. You can click on it and it'll take you directly to my website where you find all the time, how much you spend with me for the time, a description of what you're getting, and a buy now button from the PayPal, as well as my Cashapp cash tag. But my PayPal link, PayPal Me, actually works again, okay? Because I had to actually change it because Bitly or something like this, something happened with Bitly. But the point is, everything is fully optimal right now. But I just want to say I appreciate and I love each and every single one of you loyal subscribers. Y'all make this work. I can't thank y'all enough.